We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin.
And today, Faithful Acolytes, we take a look at this.
And what this is, from Deer Creek, it is the Rattlesnake. Kind of a cool graphic there. Gold medal. It's a specialty cheddar made with tequila and habaneros. And so honestly, this is a medium cheddar. We're talking here. And they're saying hot in capital letters. Look at it right there. But I'm a little trepidatious about this, if I'm being honest, because I don't know that... I wouldn't say that tequila is my least favorite liquor, but it is pretty close to the bottom. So this one I think can kind of go either way for me, but let's do some slicing and dicing and get into this. My fancy knife I got just 4 cheeses. I do smell the liquor. I don't know how enthused I am about that. The marbling is really interesting. It kind of reminds me of, like, I've seen some of this in sometimes Monterey Jacks will have this sort of marbling. And yes, this is another cheddar video in which I will talk, well, it's sharp, which I will talk about Monterey Jack. Hopefully we're not going to bleed all over everything. All right. So far, so okay. The cheese is a touch slick, and the knife is definitely sharp. So, yeah. Let's see here. Well, we're going to do a few things here with this. Oh, man, if I can cut it. Maybe if I can get a better surface here. I'm trying not to get my fingers in the way. And this, of course, is why the... those little wire things are way better. See, got a little trickle out there, but nothing too bad. This is really, it's like quite slippery. I don't know why.
Well, I think we got a pile here of cheddar enough to at least taste it. So let's get on into that. Got myself a little repair. My finger. Wow. Wow, that's quite good. We're gonna need more of that. It's coming across more shaved than anything else at this point. I just can't get a grip on it. There's a little spark to it. Not a lot, but okay. All right, I'm giving up on that before I just really wreck myself here. I love you all out there, but I don't want to damage myself too much. So this is the end for Yehuda Matzos. And very last cracker. These very, very messy things. And just break it in half, more or less. And we're going to do a little bit of the old cheese and cracker trick. So I'm really interested to see how this works out. Hopefully, like this cracker is dry to begin with, and it's getting progressively more dried out. Hopefully, that's a really good cheese. I really like that. I really, really like that. I can see this thing winning gold medals. It is fantastic. The heat is, I would say, pretty moderate though. It's kind of between a default and a legit one. We'll see if we can get it all the way to a 1, like an actual one, with what we're gonna throw down on here. So I'll start with this. So it's creamy enough. This actually works better. I did a different cheddar as well. Check out the Hot Animal Action playlist if you're interested in seeing those. But these crackers, they need a degree of creaminess. And this cheese definitely has it. It's very, very nice.
Yeah.
I'll give it a legit one. Yeah. We're right there. This is from Sheboygan, Wisconsin. So if you're around Sheboygan, Wisconsin, you probably are maybe already familiar with this. Everybody else, you have to look in your specialty cheese markets, I guess. It is stellar. It is very, very tasty. There's a nice creaminess to it. There's a nice richness to it. I'm getting progressively more of the habanero flavoring. But it's not overpowering the cheese like at all. Gold Tequila habaneros. This is a beautiful cheddar. It is really good.
Try it again. Uh-oh.
Cracker ass crackers disintegrating on me. Absolute delight, this cheese. Wow. I was hesitant because, you know, this block right here is like $10. Now, if it's not really good, like a couple other certain Goudas I've done this year as well, you know, that hurts. I can say this, I would actually buy this again. In fact, I might. Because I'm thinking this is going to be really good on cheeseburgers. It's creamy enough to melt. I'm going to have to get more, I think. What a delight. Okay, so let's do some switching around here. We'll move this off to the side for now. Brand new cutting board I got, just for cheeses. Well, meats too if I ever wind up cutting them, but I usually don't. That wasn't true. I got it because I wanted more space with my cutting board. And the other one, the thin one I have, isn't all that great. So this thing right here, they're calling an apple crumb blossom. I've never had one. I have no idea what it actually is. Here's the box. It's from Simple Truth, which is Kroger, if any of you are interested in getting this. It says apples, oats, brown sugar, butter, and cinnamon wrapped in flaky pastry, but I guess that is pastry. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. The stupid grocery store did not have apple pies, which is what I was going to get. But these might even be better. Oh. Wow. Oh. Oh. Wow. You have to get those. If you have a Kroger near you, get those. This apple blossom thing, whatever it is so good. Mmm. Mmm. Oh man. I will say, but this cheese is not great on this. Like the apple thing itself is wonderful, but it's got that sort of crunchy little chunks of sugar in there. You know the ones I'm talking about?
Mm.
It's only as hot.
Temperature. Wow.
I feel like you need more towards the sharp to cut through the sweetness, especially because I mean it is magic, but it is also a bit sweet.
Mm. Wow.
Marvelous, spectacular. Wow, that was amazing. But I did actually buy a smaller apple pie that I'll put that on. I'm pointing like you guys can see it. I'll put this on. What's left of this cheese? If I can figure out how to cut it without annihilating myself, I guess. Okay. Well, as far as this cheese, it is a fantastic cheese. This is, so the hot cheeses I had, and I came across a few, maybe they've been there for a while, I just haven't noticed, but I came across a few of them in 2024. And the Monterey Jack, I have to say it was my favorite. I love that cheese. This, I'm shocked to say, is a very close second. This is the second best so-called spicy cheese I've had this year. This Deer Creek Rattlesnake. It is gorgeous. I don't know if you have it where you are. If you can track this down, do so. It is well worth it. You don't need to worry about the tequila like I was because it doesn't read. Like that flavor is not reading through here at all. It's very subtly blended in. Mostly what you have is this delicious creamy cheddar followed by a touch of bitterness that takes a little bit to build up and present itself from the habaneros. And that's kind of the two main flavors here. But if you start with a really high quality cheese like this is, then you just wind up with a really fantastic product like this is. And we're just going to leave it right there. It is a legit one as far as heat. Flavor wise, it is just outstanding. I can't say enough about it. Other than if you have the chance, go get some because it is great. No question about that. I think it might be a little bit more reserved better for chili heads. I don't know that normies are going to like the sort of increase when the habaneros start to kick in. But I am super excited to try this on burgers. I might have to get a burger just so I can try it on a burger. Because I don't know if I'm going to have enough left after the apple. You know what? It's not the end of the world if I have to buy another block. We'll just leave it there. So that was the Deer Creek Rattlesnake Cheddar. Now go forward in peace to serve the flame.